It's a rematch from last week's Battle of the Americas.
Is it?
Didn't you say it was PureLegacy versus?
Oh yeah, yes. It was PureLegacy versus PattyMac, the finals last week. PureLegacy beat. Who did he beat? He beat a Canadian guy who I do not recognize.
Trigger.
And no, but that was in the round of 8 on the semifinals. I mean, he beat another Canadian player. And PattyMac beat Science last week. So yeah, but here we go, everyone. Welcome to 2000 Atmospheres, map number 1 in the grand finals of Battle of the Americas number 62. And spawning here, the teamless Terran player coming all the way from the United States. This is PureLegacy.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of 2000 Atmospheres, LE, we have the American Protoss representing himself as he is very lonely. Feels bad, man. It is PattyMac.
Poor lonely PattyMac. If only there was like a good team owner that is watching this game, that has a team and who has PattyMac in a very high regard.
If only, mate.
I hear there's a new Dreamhack season upcoming.
There is. Look, we've been weighing our options. Okay. Like the CranKy Ducklings, we still have limited resources. All right, like we don't have.
Come on, mate. This is when you call Inca Cola, and this is when you call their iced coffee for the sponsorship, mate. You say to them, look, we had an orphan player here. Can we please help him?
Oh boy. We'll see. I'm definitely thinking about our upcoming potential NA roster. Definitely in the works. So we'll see what happens there. Meanwhile, both these players are both DreamHack quality players for the North American region. For the last series of DreamHack last season, oh my god, as we have a cancel with the natural.
Okay, I know what happened. PureLegacy just scouted with his SCV, and he's like, shit, there's one pylon missing. Look what this pylon is, mate. Did you see the pylon?
Wow, the mind games. You're right. He did see that there was one pylon missing, and it's no big deal. But PureLegacy thinks it is a big deal, and he canceled his natural.
Yeah, that was huge. Like pylon was just worth 100 minerals plus whatever time it needed to build that.
Well, I mean, on top of that, there's a bunker, mate. Like, there's still no backup CC on the high ground. Like, PureLegacy is hardcore overreacting.
I mean, look. If you're a Terran player and you play a Protoss player, of course you are overreacting to everything they do. Otherwise, you're dead, mate.
The mind games, mate. All you gotta do, just make a pylon at your third. That's all you need to do in a PvT. Eventually, I'm sure PureLegacy is going to eventually scout this. Like, he's scouring the map right now for that proxy. He's trying to find where it is. Eventually, he'll see it and he'll be like, God damn it.
Look, it happens, but you have to do it. The Reaper is coming in. Is he going in on a path to scout it? No, he's not. He's going to miss the pylon again.
Yeah, but he's going to see the natural, and that's a tell.
He's going to see the natural, and he's like, oh, okay, there is nothing coming here. He does not count the main base, so he's going to miss the Stargate, which is kind of important because PattyMac is building Phoenixes.
Huge, mate. Oh boy, as you're right, like these pieces are slowly banking up, and again, like PattyMac, he's hiding them. He doesn't want to reveal them yet, and when they do get revealed, like they can deal a lot of damage. They can pick off drops, they can pick off things like this. The Cyclones go straight into mineral lines. Like PureLegacy, he's in the dark.
Yeah, he is. He's in the dark. He's probably still a little scared of whatever PattyMac is hiding. And here we go. He sees the Phoenixes.
Yep, Phoenixes reveal themselves. The Cyclone goes down. What is there at home to defend? We have a decent amount of Marines, but no Stim. Stim only just now starting. So again, these Marines, they have a lot to defend. And Phoenixes, they be quick boys.
Yeah. PureLegacy is not so dead. Luckily, he made the second and third barracks before his starport. So he should have enough infantry to more or less defend what this low amount of phoenixes. If he went for a 1-1-1, he will be in trouble because he probably wouldn't have enough marines.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But he didn't, again, because of the overreaction that he missed a pylon.
Yeah, so like thankfully there was something that good that came from that, right? He had plenty of marines to defend even without any upgrades, plenty to split between his two mineral lines. So far these faces haven't dealt too much, but oh, they pick off a widow mine there for free.
Yeah, free widow mine. That's nice. That's nice. PureLegacy is behind, but he's not so behind that he cannot catch up.
Exactly. Meanwhile, PattyMac is still only on 2 bases. He's getting set up defensively. We have a shield battery just in case, which I do appreciate especially because PattyMac, he dipped into the main and he still sees that there's no third CC.
Yeah, no TC, no third CC, 3 barracks already going for the upgrades for the marines. I think he also saw the engineering bay.
Yeah, he did. So he's aware of the upgrade, at least one that's on the way. He confirms the tech lab's researching, confirms once again that there is no third. So hopefully he doesn't go too greedy because there's a third CC on the way. There's a robotics bay for Colossus. I feel like a push should be coming soon from PureLegacy.
Yes. I mean, PattyMac and PureLegacy, as you say, playing the finals last week. So PattyMac should be more or less know what kind of punch PureLegacy is going to do, which in this case is going to be his famous 2 base, like strong infantry push all in.
Yeah, and PattyMac has eyes on everything. He has all the information he needs. Now it's about the execution, because I'm a little bit worried. There we go. We need shield batteries at the third. All right, we need some defenses here. We need more than 1, 2, 3 shield batteries. Even Colossus is being chronoed out. It's not going to have extended thermal lance, but at least he will have that splash damage.
Yeah, one important thing, there is no tanks here this time. There's only a couple of widow mines, which are a little more manageable when you are not going for heavy zealot.
Ooh, exactly. On top of that, some of the widow mines were picked off earlier from those phoenixes. The push is finally here, but shield battery is done. Overcharge is available. The army's trying to step on forward. Ooh, nice focus fire on the immortal.
Yeah, nice focus fire, but be careful. PureLegacy is starting to lose a lot of infantry. Here come the phoenixes to take up the rest.
Yeah, that they do. They even pick off a widow mine as well, and just barely PattyMac has enough to defend.
Yes, PattyMac defends, and now PureLegacy is in trouble. Like, he is 1 base behind. His third base is on the way, but it is not quite done yet. He lost all this infantry. Now he's going to lose the medivac as well.
Oh, that's huge. Typically, when a push like that fails, at least you save the medevacs, but every single medevac was hunted down by PattyMac. Beautifully done. He doesn't really have too much of an army to counterattack at the moment. Like, he still needs extended thermal. Like, he still has plenty more upgrades to go. So PureLegacy doesn't have to worry about that counterattack at the moment. But again, as you were saying, PattyMac, because he defended, he is ahead.
Yes, he is definitely ahead. His third base is ready. He's starting to saturate. The only thing going on for PureLegacy at the moment is that he is ahead in upgrades. His 1-1 is done, and meanwhile PureLegacy has not even started. Then the forces are just now finishing. So he cannot just push and kill PureLegacy at the moment, but the defense was good, and he still retained the ahead that he got in the beginning of the game.
Definitely. Oh boy. So things are going to slow down a little bit from here, and this will give PureLegacy an opportunity to come back. He is going for some drops. Oh my god, there's actually a lot of widow mines in these drops, mate.
PureLegacy just barely sees it. He comes first with the scan. He's like, nope, I'm not going there.
Yeah.
So I think he's just going to push with all the infantry.
That he is. 1-1 is now completed. He has all the upgrades he needs for now. Armory is on the way to start 2-2 as soon as possible. And we see PureLegacy, he's just setting up for that rally across the map. Decent pickoff here by PattyMac. Gets a Marauder. I guess that's something. He does also have eyes on the army.
There we go. 1 drop on one side, the rest of the army on the other. Let's see how PattyMac reacts to this double prong attack.
Yeah, exactly. 4 Widowmine's armory is done, so detection is required to deal with them, and they all jump into the main.
Oh, nice. Seven kill in the main base. The ones in the naturals do not go up. The Phoenix picked them off. But meanwhile, PureLegacy is pushing in.
Oh, exactly.
One Colossus immediately go down.
He did immediately snipe that Colossus. Only 2 Colossus remaining, but he just barely didn't have enough to keep going. Nice pick off though.
Yeah, I think that was kind of worth it. 7 workers and 1 Colossi. Sure, I'll live with it. Oh, the Widowmine go for a second round. They kill a couple of Stalkers only. And look, PattyMac is now doing the Dark Shrine.
Exactly, Dark Shrine is on the way. Meanwhile, we do have a triple drop into the main base, but the Phoenixes were not too far behind. This drop should be cleaned up. A couple of Widowmine shots are going to go off on the Phoenixes, and with that, it looks like the Marines are going to be able to clean them up. And I mean, the drop unfortunately wasn't able to get into a mineral line. He traded army for army there.
Yeah, he traded army for army, but on the other side, the PattyMac was distracted, and a second wave of infantry is attacking his third base.
That it is, but the Colossus are not too far behind. The third base does get saved. Ooh, Widowmine shot goes off though. And PureLegacy, he hasn't been able to break through yet, but he's doing a decent amount of damage, just like testing, trying to pull apart PattyMac.
Yeah, he's trying. Oh, the robo is going down.
Oh, nice pick off there. That will disrupt the production of these Colossus. What I'm concerned about, as I quickly check the vision here, is that the Dark Shrine hasn't been scouted. It will finish up. Thankfully, we do have a sensor tower. We do have ghosts for EMPs to land on those DTs. We even have a couple of missile turrets because of the Phoenixes. Like, he's already set up for this.
Question, those sensor towers detect DTs?
That's a good question. I don't think they do, actually.
I don't think they do. Like,
they probably should.
Yeah, I feel they should. Like, oh, there's a DT here. I cannot shoot it, but it is here.
Yeah, that would make sense, right? Yeah. God damn it, Blizzard. Meanwhile, ooh, the main army does get spotted, and hand shockwaves is still a ways away, but at least the ghosts are out. EMPs are available here.
Yeah, the first DTs are going in. They just passed the army. They're going straight into the natural.
Yeah, meanwhile, we have a little bit of harassment there. The main army is pushing on forward, but nice EMP on the Archons.
Not only on the Archons, on all the army, but the Colossus are still alive, and they're doing a lot of damage, mates.
Yeah, exactly. Forces all of these to lift up. Ooh, even forces a recall as PattyMac is trying to split up his army to defend.
Yeah, meanwhile, on the other side of the map, the Dark Templars, 6 kills? Sure, I'll take it.
It's not bad, but the Marauders, ooh, they're trying to focus on the Nexus. Yo, can they get it? Up.
They do get it. PattyMac hesitated a little when he went to focus the army. That was giving enough time for PureLegacy to kill the Nexus.
Yeah, that was a big blow there, especially because PureLegacy behind this is getting his own 4th base up and running. Now it's on PattyMac to try and stop this, to try and disrupt the economy. He has a lot of disruptors on the way. He has 2 that just finally pop out. So maybe PattyMac is feeling confident enough to go across the map. Let's go.
Here we go. 3 Colossi, 2 Archons, a bunch of Zealots, and a bunch of Stalkers. This is a pretty powerful Protoss army. 2-2 is done, and 3-3 is not done for PureLegacy yet. So there's here a window of opportunity for PattyMac to do the damage that he needs.
Exactly. At the same time, there's also a DT with the main army, so PattyMac did see it, but it was scanned. It will go down. Can PattyMac really fight this? I don't know, mate. I mean, oh god, the EMPs that connect.
Well, disruptors, but 2 of the 3 disruptors got killed before they could do damage, but the Colossi are still alive, and those are the real MVPs of this army.
Wow, I'm so impressed that even though PureLegacy sniped 2 of the disruptors, 1 shot is all it took. In the end, PattyMac just barely didn't have enough to break through, so PureLegacy does defend, and honestly that's pretty huge because now the 4th base is up and running. Mate, we even have a 5th on the way.
Hey, the Colossus, 6 kills on 1, 17 kills on the other, 20 on the third one. They've been doing work.
Oh yeah. And I feel like PureLegacy has finally realized his mistake. He's like, oh, you know what? I did it against Ryan. I should probably make some Vikings.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, he didn't make Vikings? I'm sure he did, right? I don't know why. I'm pretty sure that he did on, because didn't we say that good snipe on the War Prison?
Yeah, that was against Ryan. These are the first Vikings here against PattyMac, and here we go, stimming on forward. The Colossus are finally going to go down, and it looks like PureLegacy has enough. He's even focusing down the disruptors.
Okay, PureLegacy survived. That was a nice fight for him. Like, his infantry was as good as one could have hoped for. 2 of the Colossus went down, the Disruptors went down, all the Starkers also went down. So yeah, the PureLegacy did well. His 3-3 has finished. So yeah, infantry of PureLegacy extremely dangerous at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just really worried for PattyMac because he just hasn't been able to do anything to the economy of PureLegacy in a very long time. Like, he just hasn't pulled off these run-bys.
PattyMac needs a War Prism.
He does. Ah, God. He definitely needs a way to just harass across the map, right? Whether it's with a Warp Prism or with like proxy pylons or anything. But he just can't afford to. His robos are so busy pumping out Colossus and Disruptors.
So Viking going in, but nice blink forward by PattyMac. Here comes PureLegacy's infantry. If I started, nice EMPs.
Oh God, and all the Colossus are going down. They all fall, and now there's only one Disruptor remaining. The Gateway Army is trying to go toe-to-toe with this, but the Vikings land.
Yeah, Viking lands from behind. The Disruptor does not go off. And yeah, PureLegacy's army is gone, and GG.
GG. PureLegacy takes game number 1 there. He was able to overwhelm what PattyMac had in the end. What a game 1.
Yeah, that was a nice game number 1.
Oof. What I will say is that game was pretty back and forth. I'm happy to see that it wasn't one-sided. So PattyMac, he definitely still can bring it back here and go toe-to-toe with PureLegacy.
I feel that he learned a lot from his match versus him last week. Because look, you didn't see the games last week. When I say one-sided, they were one-sided.
Oof. Oh boy.
Here we go. The countdown has begun. Any wishes for game number 2, Light?
Any wishes?
Yes. Anything you wish to see?
You know, PattyMac faked out his opponents with a fake proxy. Time to commit, mate.
Real proxy this time?
Let's go.
We'll see. Oxide has a couple of nice spots where you can hide buildings, so it is possible. So here we are. Welcome everyone to map number 2 in this best of 5 series. And spawning here, the blue Terran player, currently up 1-0. This is PureLegacy.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Oxide ALE, we have his American opponent. Of course, he's Protoss. He is red. He is PattyMac. Oh boy.
So far so good. The first pylon is on a pretty expected places. Let's see where the second pylon is. Prop is moving out. Is he going to go on a funny route, or is he going to go straight for PureLegacy's base?
Yeah, like again, there's a lot of cheese potential when it comes to Protoss in this matchup, right? We could even see something crazy. We're not going to, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to see this game, but on a map like Oxide, we've seen time and time again, like Proxy Void Ray, you know, with shield batteries as well here on the low ground, it can be absolutely disgusting.
Who knows, mate? Maybe we'll see a Nexus here in the main base.
I don't know if that will work against PureLegacy. Like, he's got the minerals for it.
Nah, he's not going to do it. Nexus in the main base.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a second there because he had enough minerals. He was walking in and. But no. Interesting. PureLegacy starting with a Reaper. Yeah, with a Marine instead of a Reaper.
Yeah, being a little bit more greedy here. He does give up the initial scouting information. He's going to focus on getting it later on, instead focusing on that Marine. Get rid of that probe.
Yeah. Look, man, he has already got scared once because he scouted. So look, if he doesn't scout, he cannot get scared, okay?
Exactly.
Big thinking.
Big brain plays, mate. Oh god. You can't get scared of a proxy if you don't scout. There you go. Shaking my head. Oh god. Meanwhile, thank you so much, Super Marmota #1. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support. Again, if you want to help support this I almost said this tournament, this stream, the CranKy Ducklings, you can help us out by subscribing. Also, I haven't mentioned it yet, but !Matcherino in the chat if you want to support this tournament and add $1 for free to the prize pool. Nowadays, you don't even need to use the code. You can just click claim code and it does it all for you.
I know, right? Like, how much easier do you want it, guys?
Right? Oh god.
Yeah. Do you know what a marmota is like?
Marmota, what, a marmot? Is that?
I don't remember if it was an otter or a beaver.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two. I don't remember.
Super beaver? Maybe?
Or super otter. One of the two. Wait, let me see. Why do I keep asking myself this? I can check out
well,
with the power of the internet.
A marmot,
you guys in the meantime.
A marmot, if I'm not wrong, is kind of like a mole. So it's like a ground-based mammal. But yeah, I'm not too sure what a marmota is, so maybe you can look into that as this game is getting underway here. PureLegacy gets his natural up and running. He does go for a very fast 3rd CC, so being very greedy here, not just avoiding that initial Reaper, but also going for the 3rd CC. Behind this, going for a 3 racks, by the way, so very bio heavy. Do you have an answer for us, Mr. Google?
Yeah. Yes, and I'm very wrong. I confuse the words because they are a marmota in English is a groundhog.
There you go. It's
a groundhog. I forgot. Otter in Spanish is a nutria, and beaver in Spanish is a castor. So yeah, it's a groundhog.
Those are 2 words that I've never heard before in my entire life.
Well, you learn something new every day.
There you go. Do
you remember the 90s cartoons, the Angry Beavers?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, in Spanish it was the Castores Cascarrabias.
Oh my god, the alliteration, mate. Oh my god. Yeah, I miss saying it's been years, mate. It's been years. My god.
Mate, did you saw the new video game that Nickelodeon is doing?
No, I have not.
Okay, I'll tell you after this because, mate, PureLegacy is not looking up in 5 workers instantly killed.
Oh my god, 5 workers go down. More importantly, PattyMac finally goes into the main base. He scouts, he sees all 3 Raxes. That's a lot of Marines. He's got to be careful, mate, but he dives back in with that disruptor. Oh! Shot's not ready.
Not ready.
Oh god.
Okay. Mate, PureLegacy is not coming back. He's going straight to cancel that base of PattyMac.
Oh my god, PattyMac, I don't know if he realizes this, and honestly, he doesn't really have an army to contend against this. Stim, combat shields, and +1, all finishing up. What a beautiful timing here for this 3 racks from PureLegacy. He wants to try and take down this 3rd. Can he do it?
Oh, he's going straight for the Colossus.
Oh my god, he's gonna try and chase it down. Overcharge just barely keeps the Colossus alive.
Yeah, now this infantry is kinda in the yellow without support. So, oh nice, the Colossus went down. So the trade is actually going to be very good for PureLegacy.
Exactly. At the same time, Disruptor Shot goes off once again. 7 more SCVs go down. Oh, the War Prism! Oh god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! I cannot believe that survived.
PureLegacy. I don't. He was trying to focus on the Disruptor instead of the War Prism, and because of that, both of them escape.
Wow. Anyhow, do we have the timeline now for talking about Nickelodeon?
Like, look, I have a very important Nickelodeon story. I need it. What game are they coming out with? What game?
They're doing basically Smash Brothers, but Nickelodeon.
Oh.
And it doesn't look bad. Like
it's like, what characters are they using? Like, they have a lot of shows, but fighting?
Look. They haven't shown every character. They have only shown, I think, like 10 characters. But there's quite some old school in there, mate. There's quite some old school in there. Meanwhile, another push by PureLegacy, but PattyMac is more than ready now here. The tier base is done. This second Colossus is here, and he has shield battery. So I don't think this push is going to do anything, especially because, mate, where are the medivacs? Why don't we have medivacs in the map?
I mean, it's one of those things where the starport was so delayed. Meanwhile, that disruptor goes off once again. This is the 4th time we've had that disruptor go off, and oh god, PattyMac has gotten so much value. And again, a lot of it is because PureLegacy went for that 3-racks opening. He delayed the factory, he delayed the starport. Finally, the first medivacs of the game are going to come out. But the problem is that the push that we saw earlier was designed to take out the 3rd. And unfortunately, I don't blame him. He was being a little bit greedy and he wanted to get the Colossus, right? And to be fair, he got it in the end, but the 3rd survived. And because of that, the economy kind of got out of control. And now PattyMac, he has plenty more Colossus where that came from. Damn.
Yeah, nice work by PattyMac. And PureLegacy is in trouble, mate. He needs to do something to catch up because he has not been able to do the damage as he wanted to. Unlike PattyMac, who's like, look, here we go, again.
Yeah.
2 more workers in 1 mule.
At this point, like, there's a lot riding on this push. It's going to try and hit the 3rd base. There are plenty of Colossus here, but at the same time, there is a double jump headed towards the main.
Yeah, but PattyMac is ready. He has a couple of Stalkers here. I think he has enough to warp in at the moment. Question mark? No, he does not, and he's going straight for the Robo. Immortal does come out, so...
Yeah, at the same time, though, the Colossus are exposed, and it looks like both Colossus will get picked off. PattyMac once again getting picked apart, does force a recall, but at the same time, the dropper can come back in.
Yeah, only a couple of Celos there to defend, and nice work by PureLegacy. He's resetting the important army count of PattyMac. So this is interesting. Army versus economy, what these two players are losing. Who do you think is coming out ahead of this light?
It depends if PureLegacy can snowball and actually get into the economy, because he just took out the entire army of PattyMac, God, forcing him to respawn. He's getting even more value here. Oh my god, the Immortal could even get picked off. Just barely stays alive.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, another 3 workers killed by PattyMac's Disruptor. How many kills does the Disruptor has already?
I need to wait till he drops this so we can click on it.
Follow it. We need to know.
Oh my god, but
the world needs to know.
It's been disgusting, mate. This Disruptor has been getting a lot of SCVs, a lot of mules as well on top of that. PattyMac, what's important is that even though he lost his Colossus and a lot of army, like, again, he's okay. Did you click on it, by the way? I didn't click on it. Oh god, here we go. PattyMac is coming out across that. He's about to get surrounded.
PureLegacy is doing a sandwich with the infantry, and mate, the Disruptor is dead, but I managed to see the amount of kills that it has.
Oh yeah, I saw as well 43 kills just before it died, mate. That's crazy.
That's insane. 40. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That Disruptor deserve a nice retirement, mate. To die of old age, not in battle.
Jesus Christ. And now Pure Legacy is coming across the map. No more robo units remaining here from PattyMac. He only has Zealots and Stalkers. Does pop an overcharge, which is great and all, but again, there's just so many Marines, so many Marauders, so much bio. Colossus comes out, but mate, this is not going to be enough.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough. The shield batteries are helping, but
oh my god,
it's not going to be enough. Pure Legacy retreats because look, his army is all in the red.
Mate.
One shot and they're dead, but Pure Legacy is doing it, mate. He is doing it.
Mate, Pure Legacy, he misread the situation a little bit, and he saw it was only gateway units, so he landed 4 of his Vikings as soon as the Colossus showed up. He was like, no! If those Vikings were in the air, maybe he could have been able to take out the Colossus and keep going, but unfortunately it was on the ground, and PattyMac was able to just barely hold on. Oh my god.
PattyMac died trying to do a nice run by with Zealot, but unfortunately the infantry for Pure Legacy is ready here. Pure Legacy now with Ghost, and the EMP upgrade is about to finish as well. So yeah, I think the next push that Pure Legacy is going to do with his infantry is probably going to be the last one. And I think PattyMac knows it as well because look, he's going for the Dark Shrine again.
Yeah, exactly. All PattyMac has to do is defend right now. And again, his economy has been left untouched this entire game, essentially. Every single time he just barely holds on. Maybe he can do it again. He takes out a pylon. You know, his Archon was a little bit stuck there, but the push is hitting the 4th base and the army was completely out of position.
Yeah, he's going to go down 100%, and Pure Legacy can just pick up on the medivacs and go without problem.
Yeah, exactly. There aren't enough Stalkers here to blink and chase them down. Even EMP's on the retreat.
So yeah, 130 supply versus 152. I'm afraid for PattyMac, mate.
What I
cannot believe. I cannot believe that I say this. I'm afraid for a Protoss player.
I mean, it's still very close. What I will say is that a lot of that supply is also in these medevacs. Like, so there's a lot of medevacs here, but here comes the rest of the army. I think there's only 1 ghost in the middle of all of this, so not that much EMP potential. PattyMac can still take a fight. It's gonna be so close though, and oh boy, Pure Legacy isn't looking to give him more time. Like, we have disruptors on the way, sure, that's great and all, but god, there's so much Terran, mate. Oh my god.
Pure Legacy sneak in with a War Prism and a nice run of War Beings of Zealots. Now he's wreaking havoc into the main base of Pure Legacy.
Yeah, and he forces everything back home, mate.
Yes, exactly what PattyMac needed and wanted, and he got it. 10 worker skills so far.
Mate, these Zealots are they're doing so much for PattyMac right now. Now he's going across the map. Once again, the army of Pure Legacy was completely distracted by the Zealots, and now his 4th base is exposed.
Yeah, 4th base definitely he's not going to go down. He just forces the retreat of the workers. Be careful, there are a lot of Vikings here. Those Colossus are very exposed.
That they are. The Archons are trying to turn around and help keep these alive, but 2 Colossus get picked off there. We need a disruptor shot. Up.
Oh my god, disruptor shot. It didn't go off. I think it got killed at the last second. Because that was about to be an excellent disruptor shot. And now the army is here, mate, and there's not much here to defend. I think Pure Legacy has done it.
Yeah, all the Archons got picked off earlier, the Colossus as well. There's nothing left. The boys are forced off the line, but there is too much Terran here. And despite that hero disruptor with 43 kills, it wasn't enough. Pure Legacy, mate, he's gonna take a further lead in this series.
The things are wreaking havoc in Pure Legacy base, 12 worker skills, but I'm not sure if 12 workers are going to be enough to defend against the rest of its army at home.
Yeah, DTs are good, but they're not that good. And even with this army, Pure Legacy doesn't need scans. He has energy for EMP. Like, that's all he needs. He takes out another base. GG gets called. And now Pure Legacy is up 2-0 in this grand finals.
GG.
Oof. I just realized. I was trying to read it earlier. What an amazing name, El Sapo Man.
Yes, he is El Sapo Man, man.
That's an amazing ID, mate.
No, like Darking, Light VIP. This is nothing compared to El Sapo Man. There was one guy who I played against in League of Legends one time. It was Captain Potato.
Oh my god.
It was amazing. I crashed in that game as well. So
it's the equivalent of a Sapo Man, mate. It's great. It's beautiful, mate. It's beautiful. Oh god. As we're getting into the series. So oh boy, mate, do you think, oh god, we're on Blackburn? Oh no. How are you feeling about this Darking? Can PattyMac bring it back on Blackburn? Is it possible?
He can. He's a Protoss.
I don't know, mate. Terran's pretty OP. Oof.
Yeah, take it away, mate.
Alright, here we go, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Blackburn ALE. We have our American Terran player. He is blue. And he has not had a clean record here. He has dropped a couple of maps in this tournament run, but here in the finals, he is looking on fire. It is the American Terran. It is PureLegacy.
On the other side of the map, the red Protoss player, the American Protoss player, Lights, Prodigy Child. This is PattyMac.
My child?
Yeah, he's your Prodigy Child.
Oh god. It's true. I had this one lusty affair with milk one night, and now
and the result was PattyMac? I'm impressed, mate. I'm impressed.
That's what happens when you put a Zerg and a Terran together, mate. Protoss comes out. Oh god. But we'll see. Personally, I'm worried. Especially based off of like these aggressive styles that we've seen from PureLegacy, like going for these like 2-base pushes and sometimes not working. On a map like Blackburn, like if they can be so scary. I really worry for PattyMac on this map, mate. Oh boy.
We'll see, mate. We'll see what. I do wonder. Let's see who picked this map. Let's see who has the higher seed. Let me check quickly. PureLegacy has a higher seed, so this should have been PureLegacy's pick. This should have been PureLegacy's pick, assuming they, veto normally. It was PureLegacy's pick, so yeah, I completely see why he picked this map up.
Yeah.
And I do wonder. Then I think PattyMac then must have vetoed Beckett.
Yeah.
Right? Beckett Industries.
And I don't blame him because Blackburn is the lesser of two evils, right? Like, like Beckett is devastating, mate. But they're both like kind of favored towards these aggressive like Terran pushes. So we'll see how PattyMac can deal with it. I'm sure like he's had some practice on a map like Blackburn. Can he hold? What does he have planned for us as he is opening up, not with a Stargate, but with a Twilight Council?
I will cancel this game. I'm guessing quick blink? Question mark?
Yeah, I imagine so as well. That would make some sense. It'd be crazy if he decided to pull a Ryan and go for DTs. Meanwhile, ooh, nice worker control. Takes out the Reaper.
Takes out the Reaper, and he didn't lose any worker.
Yeah. PureLegacy getting a little bit too greedy, but on top of that, PattyMac with some nice worker micro there, able to take that out, denying any more scouting information. Meanwhile, PattyMac did open up safely with a sentry. Because of this, other than a force field, he will have the ability to send out a hallucination across the map to scout if need be.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, PureLegacy going for a 1-1-1 this time. He's not going for any 2 or 3 drag shenanigans. He even builds a bunker on the on the entrance. So he really do not want to get rushed in this map, and he's going for Helion drop. Helions are on the way. The Medivac is on the way. I mean, let's see how much it works. I mean, we have already seen Helion drops can be very successful versus Protoss player, and especially versus PattyMac, who's I think he's looking to quick expand into a Tier Nexus.
Yeah, like PattyMac's being so greedy right now. And to be fair, he may get away with it just because it is a 1-1-1 opening. As I quickly check his vision, he did scout it with his hallucination, so he knows what kind of opener he's up against. But here it comes across the map, and what does he have to defend? Blink. It's going to finish up soon. It may be ready in time. We do have 3 gateways finishing up as well, so we can warp in defensively at home.
Yeah, Helions are going in. They're going to try to enter to the front door. Meanwhile, Marines are coming on the back with that medivac. And it got intercepted. Blink is not done yet, so the... Ooh, nice pickup. Only 4 Marines are dropped out of the medivac, so nothing is going to be killed here.
Exactly. At the same time, the Hellions tried to force their way into the natural base, but there was a sentry. There were two stalkers as well, and he couldn't get in. So far, PattyMac, solid defense.
Solid defense, and now he's starting his next batch of upgrades. Double Forge, and the charge for the Zealots on the way.
And now I'm worried for PureLegacy because PattyMac got away with so much greed. Faster third base, double forge, defended with the bare minimum units, and he was up against a 1-1-1 opening. Like, again, not the most aggressive opening. So good start here by PattyMac. PureLegacy, he needs to work on this next step. Like, he has +1 on the way. We need to see, there we go, Stim and Combat Shield starting up.
Yeah, I'm interested seeing that PureLegacy did not go straight for a Tier CC. I wonder when he's going to start it, if any. Meanwhile, Helion's coming in. They take out 4 workers. 4 workers, 5 workers. Nice one. It's a nice little win there for PureLegacy. Finally, he does some economic damage that he desperately wanted.
Yeah, it's not bad damage.
5 workers, yeah, it's okay, but it's in the grand scheme of things, it's not enough because 3 bases, and oh my god, the Raven got down for free.
2 games in a row now. PattyMac, he's on top of that. Raven does take it out, and honestly, that's pretty huge. Ravens have so much potential in this matchup, and you were wondering where it was. There it is. 3rd CC is thrown down here for PureLegacy. He is not committing to a 2-base all-in.
Yeah, look me. PattyMac already played against the Ravens of Yanshi, so the Ravens of PureLegacy are not into it. Okay.
Oh god, exactly. And honestly, like, this is a great start here for PattyMac, but he still has to work on his splash damage, his AoE. Meanwhile, he picks up a couple of SCVs, nicely done for free. Even trades fairly well against the bio with his Blink Stalkers.
And then he takes off with a couple of medivacs. I don't think PattyMac saw it, but he's going to see it now with Observer.
Yeah, nice positioning with this Observer. He sees he's pulling back with his Stalkers. He actually wants to try and intercept, but I think he's going to be a little bit too late. But he does warp in at home.
Oh! One immediately go down, immediately snipe, man.
Wow.
Nothing is going for PureLegacy this game.
Maze. PattyMac, is the comeback real? Can he do it? The drop is still committed, by the way. Like, PureLegacy, he's trying to do whatever he can. He does actually go around and bypass the Stalkers, does safely regroup with the rest of his army.
Yeah, but still, this is a really good position for PattyMac. Charge is done. There's only 1 tank with this army. There's only a couple of medivacs as well.
Yeah.
So this next push can do a lot of damage. We have 2 Immortals as well.
Yeah. 1 tank. What's that going to do, mate? The tank, it's gone. It's dead, mate. The bunker's going to go down soon after. There's so much here for PattyMac. He can break this through. He does pull back a little bit. He does respect the boys as the boys are pulled off the line. And behind this, PattyMac takes a 4th.
Oh god, 4 base Protoss with 1-1 already done and charge. Man, now PattyMac, yeah, just as I expected, he's going to add more gateways, and I think he's just going to go for Marcelo's Archon, mate.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I feel like the 4th base is overkill. I don't think it's necessary. And here we go, PattyMac, he's pushing in. Once again, there are no factory units as the backbone. Nice force fields. The SCVs, they do get stuck there for a moment. We do have a couple of Widowmines coming out, but there's just so much Protoss, mate. I don't know. I don't see a world where PureLegacy holds on.
Yeah. PattyMac needs to control a little better his units. Yeah. A lot of his Zealots were attacking the buildings instead of the army.
They keep attacking the stop Zealots, please, because of that the Immortal will go down. But despite that, like even with the miscontrols of the Zealots, they just really want to kill those buildings. I don't know what's up with these Zealots, mate.
Oh my god, is he going to lose the CC?
Oh god, it's gonna
go
down.
Mate, this is a disaster. PureLegacy is now in all-in mode, mate. There is no return here. 4 bases against 2. You need to kill your opponent in the next 5 minutes or you're dead.
Yeah, exactly. And I just don't think he has enough to do that, to really pull that off. Like, he's really struggling to survive. He does survive for now, and his production isn't stopping. But again, losing a 3rd base like that, now he's stuck. He's down to 2 bases.
And he has 54 workers for 2 bases.
There's a world out there where he lifts up his natural and takes the gold. So it's possible. It's possible. Maybe PattyMac's a little bit too greedy. You know, he's taking up. He's getting his Bay. He's getting his 2nd Robo. He's getting his Storm. Maybe there's a window there. There we go. PureLegacy. He pulls every single boy, mate. Let's go.
Every single boy, almost every single boy.
Almost.
But yeah, almost. Here we go, mate. Let's see if PattyMac can defend. Does he has Storm ready? Storm is ready. Does he has High Templars?
He does not. His Storm is done, but the High Templar are not here. Only Chargels. Never mind, they're here. They're the one for him.
Oh my god, everything is going down for the Terran player. 2 good Storms over there, but the Terran player survives and mate, there's still a lot of SCVs. The SCVs tank a lot of that damage.
That they do. The shield battery goes down. Overcharge was wasted. The Widow Mines were not ready for this, and the Chargers are getting on top of the army.
Yeah, this is good damage that PureLegacy is doing, but it's not going to be enough.
He needs these Widow Mine shots to go off, mate. He needs them. He was waiting. They're ready.
Oh god, 76 supply for PureLegacy, 110 for PattyMac. More nice Widow Mine shots, but yeah, PureLegacy has no army left, and that should be it, right, mate? Right?
That should.
There's a second wave of infantry coming, but I don't think it's going to be enough to break PattyMac.
Yeah, it's nowhere near as strong as the first wave, unfortunately. PureLegacy, like, he's doing what he can with what he has, but it is just not going to be enough here. PattyMac with 4 bases just has far too much of an economy. He has the tech, he's got the upgrades. GG gets called, and PattyMac puts a point on the board.
GG, nice work by PattyMac. He does it, and we are not going to walk away with a 3-0 this time.
Thankfully, as you were saying, you know, PattyMac, he did learn from the last series, from last week. Is it enough to go all the way and have him reverse sweep here? We'll see. This is the first step, the first of many.
What a game. What a game. We have our 4th map of the series. Lightshade is going to be it. Is this a better map for PattyMac?
I would assume so. Better than Blackburn, definitely. So he would have a little bit more breathing room here, but again, you can still be very aggressive on a map like Lightshade. It is one of the smaller maps in the map pool compared to Romanticide or Oxide. So yeah, I do think a lot of it's going to come down to PureLegacy. He's been surprisingly flexible with his builds and how he's been playing this series.
I can feel it, mate. I can feel that this is the map where we're going to see a proxy somewhere.
Oh, from who though?
From the Protoss players, of course. Come on, the Terran is not going to do it. Who do you think this is? White Hydra?
I was about to say, why did
Yeah, here we are. Map number 4, Lightshade LE, and spawning here, the blue Terran player. Currently up 2-1. Can he close it out? This is PureLegacy.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the American Protoss player. He is red, representing himself as this man is quite lonely, but maybe not for much longer. We have a red Protoss. It is a PattyMac.
Alright, I never talked to you about the Nickelodeon game.
You're really excited about the Nickelodeon game.
Look, because it looks cool, and the characters, I think they're doing white choices. Okay? Because look, there's some that you expect. Okay, there's SpongeBob, there's Patrick. Okay.
Is there Arnold from Hey Arnold? Is he in it?
Close. We have Helga. Helga Pataki is on the game, mate.
Of course she is. Of course.
We have two of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We have Oblina from from what's the name of the show? I Monsters or something like that.
Oh my god, that's so old. Oh my god, what?
Yes.
Jesus.
We have what was this guy's name? Because I didn't see him much when I was a kid. Powder Toasted Bread Man or something like that.
I don't know that. I have no idea.
We have remember Rugrats?
Yes.
Reptar.
Oh my god, they're interesting. Like, I was about to say that when it comes to Nickelodeon, and if they're doing like a fighting game, like even though Smash Brothers isn't necessarily hardcore fighting, I was trying to think like what kind of suitable characters are there, and like going for Rexar and stuff like that. I guess you can make it work. I guess there's potential there. It is very silly, but also it sounds fun.
They're pulling from like very old school, because you thought that there's a couple of characters that I do not recognize. They're probably from more newer shows. Like there's what was the name of the guy? Something Phantom.
Danny Phantom. There you go.
Danny Phantom. There's a girl called Lucy.
Okay.
Who I have no idea where she's from. There's a guy, Lincoln something. There's a kid with a cap. No, with a cap, no, with a... It's a little kid. It's called Lincoln something. I don't remember. I have no idea who he is.
Is Fairly Odd Parents, is that Nickelodeon?
That's not Nickelodeon.
Ah, boo.
That's not Nickelodeon. I'm sorry. And look, we have seen the cover of the game, but the cover is not revealed yet, but we have seen the silhouettes of the characters. And from the silhouettes, you can see a couple of more. You can see Ren from Ren and Stimpy. You see Cat Dog.
Yeah, Cat Dog, let's go. What about the Thornberries? Would they be in there?
Oh, yes, the dad is in the game.
Why is the dad?
The dad is in the game.
Why? What is he going to do? Oh my god.
Because he's a meme, mate. He's a meme. The dad is in the game. Invader Sim is on the game as well. I don't know if the game is going to be good, but at least the character selection is so phenomenal.
They're getting really... part of me wants to say creative. The other is like they're kind of like scraping the bottom of the barrel. They're trying to figure out like what can work in this. They're diving deep into like the annals of Nickelodeon cartoons to try and find these characters to use. It sounds fun.
There's probably going to be a lot more characters revealed later on, probably some DLC. I wouldn't be surprised if we see maybe a Arnold, or if we see, you know what I want to see? Remember the character Duck?
Duck?
Yeah, Duck.
Oh, Doug. Yeah. Is that Nickelodeon?
Okay. Yes, he is Nickelodeon. But do you remember that he used to cosplay as a superhero?
He did, yeah.
I want that character. I don't know if they're going to put it, but I want it.
Oh my god, Doug. I remember when the movie came out, the Doug movie as well. Jesus Christ. The blast from the past, mate. How old? There are people watching right now, by the way, who are like, what? Cat Dog? Who's that? And that's like disgraceful. You know, Cat Dog was amazing. Like,
One stalker going down here for a free Widowmine shot. Anyhow, we should return to the game and we can we can reminiscence about how old we are later on.
Yeah, we do that every week, mate. We'll get there. We'll get there. So, ooh, a very interesting play here from PureLegacy. So, not too much happened in the early game, but now things are kicking off here as 2 extra baxes get thrown down behind the natural base, not a third CC. So, we could be seeing another very strong push coming out from PureLegacy. Meanwhile, PattyMac hasn't really seen this. He hasn't scouted in a while.
Yeah, I think PattyMac is going to be very well prepared because unlike the previous games, mate, he has already a lot of gateways.
True. That's a lot of gates. And that's, I mean, he delayed his Twilight Council, he delayed his Blink for this, but honestly, I like it, right? It does set him up a little bit better later on. And here we go. The War Prism is out. He's pushing out across the map as I quickly check. Charge is completed. He's going to be looking to hit this third. Yo, tank is kind of exposed.
The one Zealot trying to be the hero there.
The one hero Zealot, mate.
Archkayer in the chat says that the Fairy Yacht Pirates is Nickelodeon, so okay, we might see them.
There you go. Meanwhile, the Zealots are coming on in. The tanks are so exposed. Both of them are going to go down here. And, mate, that is it. There's nothing left remaining. The production was still getting up and running for PureLegacy. He was going for a push. Scan sees the third.
He knows he's dead. He knows he's dead. This is too much for Protoss Army. Too early in the game. He has nothing left. And... mate, we're going to go to the ace match.
We are, mate. Like, again, the upgrades are not going to come into play. Like, PureLegacy was caught completely off guard. He didn't know, didn't realize what was happening until it was far too late. And I was talking about the reverse sweep, mate. So far, it's happening. It's happening. PattyMac, he's pulling it back, and we are going to be at least going to that ace match. Wow.
Not GG, come on, PureLegacy. There we go, GG.
He's like,
The ace match is happening, mate.
It's happening. It's happening. And now I have to really, I'm curious about the vetoes, by the way, because obviously PattyMac vetoed Beckett, but what did PureLegacy veto? That's what I want to know.
Let me see. If I had to guess, let me check a quick look at the maps.
Because we already had Jagannatha, right?
Yeah, he probably... no, Jagannatha, we didn't have it. We did, right?
Yeah,
let me quickly check. Okay, replace. Let me see. Lightshade, Blackburn, Oxide, 2000 atmospheres. Oh, and Jagannatha is on map number 5. So that means that the 2 vetoes were Beckett Industries and Romanticide.
Yeah, wow. Interesting. So PureLegacy vetoed Romanticide. Which I think kind of makes sense because Romanticide, it can be really easy as a Protoss player to turtle up and take more bases, so it can be hard as a Terran player to break a defensive Protoss.
So yeah, Jagannatha is going to be map number 5. I gonna be honest, I do not feel this is a good Terran map, and PattyMac may be able to make shenanigans. Then again, PureLegacy is a very aggressive person, so he's probably going to make good use of the acceleration zones in the middle of the map. We'll see. Anything can happen, mate.
Anything, mate. Anything.
Here we go, mate. Last map, last game in this Battle of the Americas. Funny here, the blue Terran player from the United States of America. This is PureLegacy.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jagannatha ALE, we have our American Protoss who's been having a lot of fun. Bringing the series back. He does not go down without a fight. And now we're here in the ace match. It is PattyMac.
A lot of beers after 1K.
XD, mate. XD. Oh god, but I do like that these players are relatively friendly with each other. Like these players, I'm sure they face each other not just a lot in tournament play, which they have, but also on the ladder. Like, these are some of the more active players on the NA ladder. I know there are players like Eric, for example, and Neeb and Scarlet who don't really ladder on NA. They focus on EU and Korean practice instead. But it's cool to see these guys here, you know, always competing, always on like NA ladder heroes and stuff like that.
So yeah, so PureLegacy has run out of builds. Let's see what he can pull out of his sleeve. Unfortunately for him, he's a Terran player. Like, of all the 3 races, this is like the race where it's not a good idea to wing it.
And I mean, you say he's run out of builds. Like, he's been doing different builds throughout this entire series, and even before this against Ryan. So I'm sure he has plenty in store for us here for the ace match. Oh boy, this could go either way here between these 2 players. I do still want to give the edge to PureLegacy a little bit. It feels like PattyMac, he's been able to get, especially last game, it was a bit of a cheeky win. PureLegacy just had no idea what was happening. He was engrossed in our conversation about Nickelodeon, and he wasn't scouting. It's like, okay, there we go.
Yeah, scouting now is on the way. Reaper is coming in. PureLegacy seems he's going for a 1-1-1 this game. He went for the factory, and he's doing a bunker. So he definitely does not want to dive to whatever early push the Protoss player is planning to do. So PureLegacy, enter the main base, please. Don't just sneak into the pylon.
Yeah, and especially because there's a lot to be scattered in the main base. Like, we have a very fast robo, you know? And to me, this tells me that PattyMac wants to be a little bit aggressive before Twilight Council upgrades come into play. He does get a probe, which is great, but he never got into the main.
Yeah, that is kind of a big deal. Like, this is like your #1 thing that you want to do with a Reaper. Scout, mate. Scout.
Yeah.
Taking workers or units is only your second priority after your scouts.
Exactly, so I'm a little bit concerned. I mean, we do see a 1-1-1 opener from PureLegacy, so he will have another avenue to scout later on, whether he goes for a Hellion drop or even a Widowmine drop. We've seen this from him earlier in this series. Meanwhile, PattyMac, so greedy. Look at this fast robotics bay, mate, off of 1 gate.
I think he's going to do with the Disruptor drop again, mate. I mean, yeah. It works so well in that 1 game that maybe in this map that is even more Protoss favorite is going to do wonders.
Yeah, like if this was Nina, I'd be like, yo, Colossus drop. But Disruptor drop would make a lot more sense. Oh god, regardless, you know, this is again very greedy, and this could have been scattered, you know, it could have been scattered, but it wasn't. PureLegacy is still in the dark. To be fair, Hellions are now pushing out across the map. Do we have a wall? Not really. We do have a sentry, maybe, could potentially force field the hole in the wall.
It's a big maybe, it's a big maybe. PattyMac needs to be ready, and oh, nice force field. The force field is exactly where he needed to be. Oh no, focus! You could have taken one Hellion.
Oh my god, the Hellion doesn't go down, and now the Hellions are brute forcing their way through the wall, and they will make it through.
Yeah, they do, and workers are starting to die, mate. 8 workers, and he enters the base, and he sees everything. He sees the robo, he sees the robo facility, he sees the warp prison.
He even sees the robotics bay researching. The disruptor shot goes off, misses, and this is what happens when you're this greedy. You get punished, and that's exactly what PureLegacy does here. There just wasn't enough to defend. There was only 1 gateway for production. The Banshee comes in as well. Mate, it will be over here and now.
Yeah, PattyMac is now taking like near ending game damage, mate. 17 workers down. Already 1 base less than PureLegacy.
And the workers keep on going down because there is cloak research on this Banshee. GG gets called.
PureLegacy is your Battle of the Americas champion.
How things quickly snowball there. And I don't want to say build order loss. I don't think it's that cut and dry. I do think that there's a world there where PattyMac is able to defend and maybe stop that from happening, maybe even stop the Hellions from sneaking in, could even go for like a full wall at the natural or something like that, but unfortunately it wasn't the case there. Things just escalated just like that, and Yeah, PureLegacy, back-to-back champion. Wow. So congratulations, PureLegacy on winning Battle of the Americas 2 weeks in a row. What I will say though is that obviously, unfortunately, we didn't get to cast last week Battle of the Americas, but this week he did bleed a little bit, right? Like his opponents did put up quite a strong fight, not just in the finals, but even in the semis, even in the first round against Zions. So yeah, it wasn't an easy victory for him.
He made Protoss good race.
No, yeah, not good enough though, unfortunately. Not good enough in the end. But I'm sure that his kind of reign won't last forever. You know, we had a nice battle there in the finals with PattyMac. And if you're in the chat and if you want to tune into more of these players, Darking did say that Battle of the Americas is going to go on a short hiatus. But that is because DreamHack is coming up in a week. Less than a week.
Yeah, it starts in Tuesday, I think.
Yeah.
I believe 19 is the first day. Mate, are you ready? How many hours a day are you going to cast?
You know what? Let's open up the calendar, mate. Let's open up the calendar.
Yeah, because, I mean, because you have Latin America, North America, I assume Oceania, I assume Hong Kong, Taiwan, Macau.
Yep.
China? No, or yes?
Yes.
Oh, China as well, mate. Is it everything better? Everything but Europe, basically.
Pretty much. Here on the CranKy Ducklings, we cast everything but the European qualifiers because we need to sleep at some point. You know, sleep is nice.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure sleep is not what is stopping you from casting Europe.
You're not wrong. It's casters, mate. It's casters. It's a co-caster specifically. But yes, our schedule for this week on Tuesday, we have ESL Open Cup Americas in the morning, followed by the first DreamHack qualifier. It is going to be Taiwan, Hong Kong in the evening. Unfortunately, the weekly schedule that you can see on the screen right now isn't up to date, so I'll just relay this. So Tuesday is ESL Americas and Taiwan, Hong Kong qualifier number 1. Wednesday is the first NA qualifier and the first China qualifier in the evening. Thursday is the first Latin American qualifier and the second Taiwan, Hong Kong qualifier in the evening. Friday is NA qualifier number 2 and Oceania qualifier number 1 and China qualifier number 2. We're going to be casting all 3 of those. Saturday, mate, we got some more. We got Latin America, Oceania, and Taiwan, Hong Kong. All 3 of those qualifiers are running. Then Sunday, we got the NA closed qualifier and the Oceania closed qualifier. And then we just keep going with the rest of the closed qualifiers. And then we have Desafiantes on Wednesday. We have the ESL B stream as well, as I quickly check. Yep, on Thursday. Basically, we have non-stop StarCraft for over a week. And on a lot of these days, on almost every day, we have 2 broadcasts a day, sometimes 3.
Yeah, and after that, can you finally drop dead or something, or?
Yes. After I have 1 day off. It's gonna be on the 30th. On the 30th.
Okay, we need to do something that day. Remind me, please.
No. You're like, all right, we'll organize a tournament for you. Like, no, mate, that's the day I die, mate.
You need to put it on the schedule.
Yeah, I'll put it on the schedule. Light's funeral. That's the day. Oh god. Ay. But yes, we're going to be casting every single DreamHack qualifier for all the regions other than Europe. We will also be covering the closed qualifiers. We will also be the official B stream for Oceania, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and China. That will be over on ESL_SC2B, not on this channel, be on the ESL B channel. We will also be the B stream for some of the Latin America main event broadcast as well for the group stage.
Finally,
yeah, boy, let's go. Again, shout out to DreamHack and ESL. They have reached out and they want us to work with them even more. So again, massive shout out to DreamHack, ESL, Heyoka, Apollo, all those guys for giving us a chance to once again be the B stream. We were the B stream last season for a couple of days. They were kind of mixed match days. It was basically whatever day like Creighton and the other guys weren't available. It's like, yo, you guys can cover these ones. But this time we have a little bit more freedom when it comes to choosing which days we want to prioritize. And of course, as soon as that happened, we were like, yo, Latin America, let's go. That's what we want.
And let me guess. After all these finishes, ANZ Champs begins again.
Yes. Yeah. ANZ Champs starts up at the end of August. The qualifiers are in the middle of August, so that's next month.
Oh god.
Yeah. It just
world end. Never finishes. It is us who die.
It is. It's never ending StarCraft. Oh god.
There is a saying in Spanish here in Mexico. El trabajo nunca se acaba. Es uno el que se acaba.
Oh god. But I hope everyone had a good day today. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I hope you enjoyed some North American and Latin American StarCraft. It was great to see a lot of these returning players and great to cast again with you, Darking. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's having fun. We haven't casted in like 2 weeks, 3 weks. Been a while.
Yeah.
We'll probably see much of each other next week.
Yeah, most likely. I still need to sort some things out with who is available for what cast. And if you would join me for some of the Latin American DreamHack casts as well. They will be a lot longer though, which is something to bear in mind. Much longer broadcasts. But yeah.
Wait, longer? Why?
What do you mean, why?
I mean, I casted the open qualifiers with you last season. Has something changed this season?
No. Yeah. They should be around the same. But yeah, I can't wait. For DreamHack once again. We're gonna confirm for the second season in a row that Eric is the best Brazilian in the entire StarCraft player out there. Oh god, watch out, Kellezer.
Just so you can still put it on your resume. Like.
Exactly.
And don't forget, after all this is over, mate, we have one more tournament of Desafiantes coming up.
We too.
It's only 10 days away, people. Mark your calendars. July 27.
Oh boy. And so with that, Darking, why don't you tell the people, where can we find more of you? From what I understand, you're going to be streaming on your personal stream, right? At some point this week?
Yes, I mean the plan, quote unquote, because I didn't stream last week. The plan is to go Monday through to Thursday. I'm not sure at what time. Sometimes in the afternoon or night or early night in Mexico. Yeah, I've been playing some StarCraft, some Iconoclast, which is a nice, cool little game that you should all check out. And yeah, follow me on my Twitch TV, twitch.tv/Darking665. And follow me on Twitter for twitter.com/Darking665. And this is for next week. The week after that, I don't know, because there are some changes that are coming in my life pretty soon that you may hear about in the next 7 days or so.
Oh. America?
What?
Are you moving to Chile? Swap? Is that happening?
First off, Swap does not live in Chile. Second of all, why the hell will I move to Chile? No, mate, I'm not moving out, but there are some things that are happening with my life that you guys are probably going to see in the next week or so.
Okay. Much anticipation.
After that, we'll see what life brings me and what times can I stream or cast or do other stuff.
We'll see what happens there. Oh boy. Meanwhile, you can follow me at
start running bets, people.
Oh god. Speaking of, you just reminded me. Next time we'll set up predictions for the semifinals and the finals. We'll set them up. I apologize. But you can follow me at light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. I do stream occasionally throughout the week, whether it's Final Fantasy streams or personal ladder streams. I probably won't be streaming too much this week just because we have to focus on DreamHack for the next month, essentially. So I'm probably gonna, whenever I'm not casting, I'm just gonna like curl up in a ball on my bed and just just cry. Oh god. But if you enjoyed our cast, then follow the CranKy Ducklings, here on Twitch. At least follow the channel, give us a chance if you enjoyed us. Follow us on social media for when we go live. Join us on Discord as well for when we go live. And if you want to interact with us outside of these casts, you can check out all of our VODs on YouTube and on Twitch as well. We have VODs on both platforms. And with that, you can also help support us on Twitch and Patreon monetarily. If you so wish, you do get replay packs. You also get access to our sub channel on Discord. You can help out Yaku with his class and with his homework. He's also panicking as well because he's about to finish up his course. And
oh no, is he going out in the real world soon?
I hope not. Oh god. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. We will see you in a couple of days. Ciao.
Bye everyone.